It's time to gather together. Hi there, I'm Yelta, and I'll be buying the first round while we chat about Final Fantasy XIV. This is episode 188. Pull up a chair and join us. On the menu tonight, due to commenced episode 35 archive is now available. Letter from the producer live part 56.
Mm-hmm.
Set for December 13th. Announcing the special 14-hour broadcast. Announcing additional pre-orders for the HORI Tactical Assault Commander F-14. That's that gamepad, right? New optional item and adventure jumpstart sale. Aetherflow Media's Winter Edition is here, and developers blog. But first, let's shoot the shit what has been going on this week. Hey, Ruby.
Hi, Yelta. How are ya?
I am excellent.
I'm good, too. It's been a great 2 weeks. We skipped Thanksgiving week. Ruby was very hungry, so we skipped Thanksgiving week. I hope all of our listeners, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, had a great Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate it, why not? Just go eat.
Eat some turkey.
Just
you
go
don't even have
eat.
to be American.
Don't even call it Thanksgiving. Just go eat, and there you go.
We had
You're
Thanksgiving
automatically an
again,
American.
like yesterday. My husband was like, "I didn't get enough."
No doubt. See, I'm burnt out after 2 helpings, and it kills the people that I love because my beautiful wife cooks the full meal, and I eat it for about 3 meals, and then I'm like, burn out. But we did ham this year, and I think it went over better than turkey last year. But we'll probably go back to turkey. Sina wants to do turkey again, so we kind of flip flop, keep it lively. I grew up in a house that I was the turkey lover, and my father and brother were the ham lovers. And so Mom would make like a little extra something for me so I could get that turkey. But it's all good. We had all the other stuff that I could ever want. And I love Thanksgiving. It's a true American holiday because we just eat and sleep and do nothing. It's great.
Isn't there generally a sport ball game on also?
There is a sport ball. It's actually my local team, the Dallas Cowboys. But I do not think they fared well during that game. So we won't talk about that. The other stuff I did when I actually played Final Fantasy XIV, I'm back still on this gathering kick, gathering and crafting, Disciple of Land in Hand. I'm doing it. So when I last logged off, I was doing the stuff in Ishgard, the restoration, and I had to go harvest again because I was working on Carpenter. And I was doing some mining node. For whatever reason, oh no, I know what it was. I was in Gear Albania doing some kind of harvesting of a node, salt crystals or something. And I saw a dude with a glowy pickaxe. And I knew these things existed, but I had just never gone to the guy and picked anything up. So it's like, well, what achievement gives you that glowy pickaxe? And of course, there's 2. And I looked, and I was like 10 shy or something for the miner. I gathered that 6 achievement. I already got the glowy weapon for the I think which is maybe 4 or 5 is the level 60 glowy one. This is the level 70 glowy one. So I went and I was about to knock it out, and I was like 2 or 3 shy, and I logged out, and then Thanksgiving happened. So I got back in, I pulled it back up, and I was like, where am I going to get these? And I realized like between level 5 and 10, I had like 10 of these that I hadn't got. So I was like, hell yeah. Went and knocked it out real fast. Botanist, I needed 20, so I went down the list, knocked all those out, and I got those blessed hatchet and blessed pickaxe that are super glowy, and they almost look like Alexander weapons.
The one is there's like weird. They like have gears and stuff. It's ridiculous, but it's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's like, isn't it weird? Like you would have like Alexander themed tools for Disciple of Land, but here we are, and it's fantastic. I only wish that they would make it where if you pulled it out as a weapon, people could see it glow.
The glow, yeah.
Yeah, the issue with those are you have to be actively mining or harvesting a node for that to appear with the glow, and your sidearm isn't going to do it. This is just your main hand, so you can't be the scythe and
you
the...
can't stand around in town with your weapons out looking cool.
And you can't do that either. And then you can't do, Ruby's patented pull out your relic and let it glow while it's on your back trick. Whisper me if you want to know that one.
So did you use the achievement tracker? Because I've actually pulled that out.
Yes. Thank you for asking me that question, Yelta. I did actually use the achievement tracker because I was sick and tired of digging through the achievements every time, and that was a great quality of life that they added some time ago. But it's fantastic. So, yes, I put both of those on the tracker. I think it was the 6. I gathered that 6 and had them both tracked and was able to pull that up easily. It was sometime in like Pyros or something that they added that, I believe, because everybody wanted that tracker while they were doing the previous relic in Stormblood, which is another thing I need to go back and do. I was kicking around ideas with Yelta before we started the podcast of other things to work on, because I'm still not really doing any battle content. I mean, not that I'm against it, but it's just not really what I want to do at the moment. And so we were talking about triple triad cards because there's more cards, and I was like, oh, I did not realize there were new packs that could be bought and things of that nature, so I might have to go back and do that. And Relic kind of came up because Yeltsin was talking about the mounts from Valdizian Arsenal, and I still had not gotten past Icy Hell, that is Pagos. So it was time. And on Primal, people still run parties. I don't know if that happens everywhere, but we tend to have parties still going and doing trains and getting people light, all manner of stuff. I've seen it on Reddit, and I think I've seen it in the Party Finder. Yeltsin, you said
there's
you've seen
a
it.
Discord, I think, even. There's like at least one Discord that arranges those kinds of things fairly regularly, I think.
Yeah, it's good to know that stuff like that still happens, because the fear is that once the new shiny thing comes out, everything that's old is left behind. And we've even criticized this development team of doing that to some of their own content. So it's nice to know that it still goes, but it'd be good to know that there was other active ways that they keep that lively. I would hate to not be able to do that content at some point, because nobody runs it anymore, I saw a complaint. I think this was one of the weird things on official forums that I saw. It was a complaint about running content for people and people not running things for people anymore. And it went to if we do the cutscene ones, the roulettes, that storyline roulette, main scenario. And there should be an option. They need to make it where there's an option so you can find out if there's new people at the beginning, so we can skip all the cutscenes. And it's like, you people are trying to put us right back to where we were to begin with, where people are rushing you. I mean, think if you're the one that had to check that box and everybody's like, which mofo checked the box? Which one? I got to get out.
The minute you give it an option, even if there's a new person, the people are going to come in, and let's say you don't even check a box.
I know where you're going.
They're going to leave. They're just going to leave.
Peace out.
They'll queue up again and try to find one that doesn't. That gets to skip the cutscenes. It's only 2 dungeons. I tend to run it when I'm leveling. I run it every day. And you just, it's kind of boring, but chat with the other people or tune out and follow the pack. Don't AFK, but,
right.
It doesn't take your whole brain to hit an AoE, damage ability or heal somebody. Tank.
I hear that
can't be hard.
I hear The Irishman is good. It's 3 hours long. Watch that on your dual monitor while you're doing stuff like that. But
like The Handmaid's Tale, like all of it.
Yeah. See, there you go. But the content is optional to an extent. I mean, like, it's not optional. You need to run it if it's the first time you ever run in it. But for you to go and do the roulette, that's optional. And so that comment went back and forth. It's optional, and people are like, well, who cares if it's optional? I should be able to run it the way I want to run it. And it's like, oh no, this is the reason why.
But I see so much of that. Like this week, somebody losing their goddamn mind that they copied Factory 5 times and never saw or
healing hands.
Gloves.
Yes, I saw that one
and then
too.
They ran it again on tank, and it finished up 2 minutes after reset. And it's like, okay,
What do you
I'm
want?
going to pull out my cane and tell the whippersnappers, but this is an MMO. Random gear drops was part of it, and it's... I
that is an old man yells at cloud.
Do you remember, like, doing Sky? Did you ever do Sky?
Yeah, absolutely.
And, like, I remember, we had... First of all, the item had to drop, and then somebody had to have the ability to craft it, and there was not, like... I remember people waiting for 6 months for, I don't know, tank pants or something in there. I can't remember. I remember Kariri was very excited when she got... They were tank shoes or something in there. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, shit is supposed to be rare, and it unlocks later, so...
Well, and you just answered it. Rarity gives value to things. We want stuff to have value. And
they nerf it later anyway, so...
Yeah.
Unless you need the full glamour right fucking now. I mean, what do you need the gear for? Most people have home gear.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got an MMO, you're comparing 11 and 14 in a way, and I think that's a great example because you've got 11 for what it is slower paced. This is a faster paced MMO, but has that opened Pandora's box that, it's even heightened the give it to me now mentality that, not only can I queue up fast, I don't have to sit in Port Juno and wait for hours to get a party, but I also want all my drops the first time I run it, and I want all the coins, and I want all the minions, and I'm pissed if somebody outrolls me.
Yeah. And then blaming the game that you ran it 5 times and never settled for a drop before reset. Mm-hmm. I blame myself when that happens, and it has happened.
Sure.
I through playing now for years, though, I usually run it once to make sure I get the weekly whatever. If something drops and I get it, yay. Otherwise, I usually will run it one more time and just loot on whatever might be useful or pretty. I'm not too picky because fuck it. I have to run it again next week anyway. Why are you... I don't understand people who are grinding for the coffers. Yeah. Like, you're going to be running this once a week. Eventually... Now, okay, it's bullshit. People can loot more than one coffer, but... There's not an achievement for being the first person in your free company to get the coffer. I don't know. And yeah, it's nice looking, but you're not entitled to have it.
Correct. And lest we forget, we're going to be running this not only every week for now, for the next 3 phases to get the coin again, because you're always going to need this coin to upgrade your stuff, and... We'll be running this forever.
That's where I always kick myself way at the end when they do the second 24-man or the third 24-man. I'm trying to get my upgrade items, and I'm like, shit.
Farm this shit. When it's unlocked, farm it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got your achievement. You got your shiny weapons.
Oh, yeah. Back to me. Back to Rubicon. Yeah, that was a thing. The only other thing I did knock out Carpenter. I took it to 80, so thank you, Ishgard Restoration. I'll be starting on the next set, which I think I'm going to do Weaver next. I gotta stick with the stuff that I can get the most melding out of. I started with Carpenter because I wanted to be able to overmeld my gathering gear, the accessories, which are all made of wood. And I was gifted, thank you, Belle, some facet gear for my gatherers. So
you gifted me a facet set the other day for crafting.
Yeah. So here in 7 more jobs, Belle, I'll be talking to you about that facet of crafting. The facet of gathering, which I think looks very nice. I dyed mine black with a hint of brown because the hat's got it's a little Daniel Boone. It's got the raccoon tail coming out of the back. So I dyed it I think bark brown. And it made the tail look more like a raccoon's tail, the same color palette. And then the body and I think everything else, maybe the gloves I did also in brown. I think gloves and boots I did in a darker brown to match the fur of the hat with the bark brown. But then the body and pants I did in just soot black. And it looks really nice. And then with a glowy weapon, of course, it looks fantastic. So thank you, Belle, for that. But I got Carpenter to 80, and I'll be working on, I guess, Weaver next, so I can overmeld the left side of that set. Because to me, priority is melding. I I can repair what I need to at the moment, but the major thing for me is melding. So I get everything up in the order of which I can meld things, and then also I get up culinarian when I'm doing some active raiding and such, so I can make food. But that's falling a little lower on my list because I'm not actively raiding. But we'll see when that comes back around again. But anyway, very happy. Thank you, Ishgardian Restoration. I'll be seeing you again very, very soon. Yelta, I took up a lot of time for doing nothing, but you did a lot.
I interrupted with an entire rant. So.
Nah, it's okay. Go, tell us what you did.
Oh, I wrote out a giant paragraph, but basically I gathered a lot of stuff for Ishgard Restoration, and I've been doing just the highest level cooking one, just for turn-ins, because it's pretty easy. I send my retainers out for the whatever the meat is, and then I get the minor and botany stuff, and I do like 30 at a time, so because I don't want to burn myself out. And using my macros, it's about 30 minutes is about 30 macros. So I crafted a lot, and I got the mount, I got the minions, I think I got all the music, I got the hairstyle. I tweeted out a picture of the hairstyle, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Didn't look that great.
Then, let's see. I said I was gifted a set of facet crafting gear. I put up a melding guide. I think I did comfy melds, not the other. It's usually slightly comfy sets, they call them, on the Balanced Discord, are usually slightly cheaper, but still, unless you're trying to do best in slot. I haven't got it completely melded out, because that's a lot of materia.
Yeah.
I thought I had more materia. I don't know. But I did just meld out my set before Facet. I had made my own set, melded it all out, and I did get all that back, but oh well. So, yep, I been crafting. The Free Company, somebody put a Saturday night, it must have been Belle, put a Saturday night Hades EX night. So I didn't want to be the weakest link, so I decided I would start joining Party Finders, and I spent hours and days, I guess, hours spread over a few days, doing many Hades EX, like Phase 3 and clear parties, and oh my god, the quality of parties. I had better luck in blind. I would get frustrated, so then I'd join a please have at least watched a video party, and played with them for 2 hours, and they almost got the clear. Right? So it's and they were one person had cleared it before. I got into, after my clear, I did clear, and it's not a terribly difficult fight. I kind of like it. A lot of people don't like all the downtime or whatever, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not bothered by that kind of thing. But after clearing, I did join a whole bunch more clear parties. I never feel comfortable to join a farm party until I can pretty much do the fight without fucking anything up myself. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, some of the farm parties, are you fucking kidding me? One of the farm parties was the first one, one of the clear parties was one of the first ones that invited me into Discord, right? And it's I'm all the Phase 3 and clear parties before that, so I got into their Discord. Now I'm in their Crossroad Link Shell. They pulled me the other night into E2S, and I haven't been in there since the week before the Free Company cleared it. They did a quick pull of E2S and got down to 6%, and I didn't even fuck up too bad. I need to get my ass back on that, because Belle and Frey and Kindred and a lot of people still do the raid on Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. So if I'm on at 9, Belle will take me to E1S, and I can do that. I'm pretty comfortable in there now. But then I always bail before they do E2S. But I'm like, man, if I can get to 6% in one pull and not be, Terabad, maybe, in a pug, maybe I should just suck it up and go and do E1S and E2S with them every week. But maybe I'll join some learning or clear parties for that. Maybe I just need to treat Savage like I treat my EX parties. I don't know. I did do the Free Company Hades party, and I think we did clear. Yeah, I think we cleared for a couple times for people. So that was good. It felt good. Got to see some people in, I think, endgame content that I had not seen them in endgame content before, so that was nice. Fun. Yeah. Then after that party, the Free Company party I joined at one in the PF, I did join a farm party. And on like the first or second kill, I won both the mount with a 98
Oh my
or something,
God.
and then
Congrats.
Arosite with the 99. So I'm like, okay. And then I wasn't going to bail, but the response from the party was like, dude, you just won the mount and the Arosite. And I'm like, I know. I do feel bad, but it's you need all, right?
Yeah.
You need all. So I asked Belle how hard it was to craft it, and then received the barding. And I received a barding in my mailbox with a note saying, just send me your Arosite. So I have the Hades. We're surrounded by good people in our Free Company.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think the Gathering set I'm wearing right now, Raven's husband made and gave to me.
Very cool.
A lot of sharing, a lot of support. So I think as of right this minute, I am. Well, then I went and bought a captain bought a new headpiece, and I took the coin for Copied Factory and upgraded it. And then I took some of the Hades tokens and bought the White Mage weapon. I think right now I am as geared as I can be without doing more Savage. So my White Mage is in a pretty good place, I think. And I may just have to suck it up and take it into Savage. I don't know.
Time to go.
I've still been doing Beast Tribe dailies. I try to get on every day and at least do the 3 Beast Tribe dailies for the Pixies. That's good XP on alt jobs. I haven't really hit leveling alt jobs yet. I've just been doing the dailies. I haven't even been doing dungeons, or I don't know. I'll get a bug up my ass one of these days and be like, must level everything. But that day has not yet come. All right. That was my week. 2 weeks, I guess. You can shoot this shit with us. Come to the website, www.gtffxiv.com. Let us know what you've been up to, or tweet us, or whatever. It is a new month, and so we want to recognize our patrons. Ruby, you want to take the Bought Us Around?
Yes. So we have our patrons Kevin Hughes, Demi45, Flora Cooperstone, and Varya Kaman. Thank you so much for being patrons of ours. We appreciate any and every one of you who just listen, send us tweets, messages, share us, put a like on social media, or rate us on whatever app you listen to us. You don't have to give us money. We've been doing this for a long time. We do it just for the fun of it. But if you want to support us, it does help us with, we decide to go to the next fan fest, or help us with giveaways for contests that we do. So thank you very much to our patrons and all of you for supporting us.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, the first round is news. Duty commenced episode 35. Archive is now available. I think I didn't watch this. Did you watch
Oh no,
this?
I missed this one.
Factory?
It was a shame. I did miss this one.
Week, I think. So,
but I think they were successful. Surely.
Good. Surely they were successful.
I think I came home in time because I'm fast forwarding through here. I think I saw some of the art. I think I made it home in time to tune in and see them talk a little bit about the art. Aya looks great. She's got her 2P outfit on, looking fantastic. So, yeah, the girls did it again. They do a good job, even though we didn't watch it. They do an excellent
job. Letter from the producer live 56 is will be, I guess. That's on December 13th. Is that during the 14-hour broadcast?
I believe
too?
so.
Yeah, so that's why I'm getting confused, is the special 14-hour broadcast, which is the next topic, starts on Friday, December 13th at 7 p.m. PST, and that's going to be Japanese only. And then the schedule for that, the second thing in there is the letter from the producer live. So as part of the letter from the producer live, they're going to do patch 5.2 preview part 1. And they're going to have Soken, the sound director, as the special guest. And they have a designated thread on the forum. This is your chance to submit any questions you may have for Soken, our sound director. He will respond to as many as. Do you want to cover our upsetness with this?
Oh, I mean, I just think if you want to ask the sound director a question, it should be relevant to his role as a sound director. This is This has been appended. I think somebody has deleted.
There's edited posts or deleted posts, because the one that I was going to complain about is gone.
It's gone, and it was the initial post. I tweeted about this. There was an initial post by it, and it's basically, hey, where is my this? Where is my that? I'm scrolling to it now so I can find exactly what was said. But it was a where is my this? Where is my that sort of thing. And I think it was like Rothgar and Vieira hairstyles. I think it was the one it was about. And it's like, come on, dude. It was so cringe to even read that. But please make it relevant to whatever. I'm glad that the reps are reviewing at least and are making note of the ones that are not questions for the sound director. But yeah, it's just crazy that I get it. I understand that we really want hairstyles for Hrothgar and Vieira. I really understand that they somewhat boffed that by giving us half instead of the whole. And, we're 5.1 midway through and they're still whatever. Not really, but we are. And I don't know what to say. I'm hoping that they fix it in the future. It's just, there's a time and place. This topic,
they need to do it, right?
They know they need to do it.
They need to do it.
This topic comes up so much on the official forums that when they do pop up, now the first 3 to 5 posts are, can you put this in the mega thread? Please just put this in the mega thread. And then eventually somebody goes, well, it's in the mega thread and they're not listening. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So hopefully we'll get some good information out of the letter from the producer live. Let's see. Then the 14-hour broadcast, that's going to start with an introduction, letter from the producer live. NGC's Final Fantasy 14 Season 5. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
If you scroll down, it'll tell us all of them.
Okay. All right. So introduction, letter from the producer. I don't know who any of these people are.
This guy in the red suit. This guy in the red suit is some comedian dude, and he's shown up before. They had him come to the last 14-hour, I believe. And it's comedy act.
Okay.
I mean, not to skip too far ahead, but a lot of this stuff that is in here, year after year, I don't watch it. Because I'm not interested in so much of the stuff. I hate to say that. Yeah. I'm not interested in so much of the stuff that comes out of the 14-hour broadcast, mainly because I guess it's in Japanese and I can't understand a lot of it. And so it's like, what am I going to do? Just stare at this? Mm-hmm. But I'm only really in it for the live letter typically. And then if there's like some goofy thing, and then usually there's some good art that gets... They sneak it in there, like in some of these, like a stroll with Yuichi or whatever. Yeah, they'll throw some like artwork. They'll slip some shit in there, and those become relevant to my interests. But yeah. Your thoughts, ma'am?
I don't know if I need to watch an hour and a half of the voice actor for Thancred and Yoshi P strolling around in 14, but maybe it's good. Yuichi Nakamura was going to be there. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're going to channel some duties and visit player houses. Okay. We're going to do a after party of some sort. There's going to be a Mahjong first anniversary commemorative Mahjong tournament. And then they've got guests there. So, a bunch of Final Fantasy 14 guests. Oh, the MC is a Japan Professional Mahjong League. So, maybe it's actually getting noticed as a real Mahjong. You can have live commentary on the Mahjong tournament.
Well, yeah, if you look at this 14-hour broadcast schedule concurrently for at least, 6 hours or more, there's a Doman Mahjong block. They're having a tournament happen throughout, and I think when they get to the let's see how many hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hour mark through the tournament. I guess they start getting to the nitty gritty because it becomes the main show at 3 a.m. Pacific time. Doman Mahjong.
Yep, I see it.
And I guess that's the semifinals and finals, and it's a big deal.
That's cool. When are they gonna give us or sell us some Domain Mahjong real life tiles? Because I would buy that shit. Yeah, that could happen. I do pretty much watch the introduction, the letter from the producer, and then I like really just kind of keep track of it, or I might, if I'm playing a game, have it up on the other monitor, but it's just to see if there's screenshots coming up. But usually people who are watching it will like retweet images, or I kind of wait for the community to tell me what they talked about, I guess.
Yeah, lucky for us, they do manage to time these things appropriate for North American and at least for JP time zones, because I guess this is in the morning in Japan, bright and early, but for us it's... Because wasn't it last year they had issues and it bumped... Or there was a live
like
letter,
2 hours or something with
and they were apologizing profusely to the Japanese people who were like, I gotta go to work and I'm missing this crap because you're supposed to do it ahead of time. So they were really upset. Like for us, it was like, all right, I can stay up till midnight and it ain't a big deal to me. But so they kind of time it where we and they can watch it at the same time. Does it say in here that they're going to have official translation? Did I miss that? Did you read that?
Everything's in Japanese. Now the live letter, maybe the live letter will. Because usually we get, right?
Yeah, that's the part I'm hoping. There's always somebody...
Audio will be Japanese only, it says.
There's always... Well, that stinks. But there's always somebody who's in the community that's live translating these things. So I would, keep your finger to the pulse on something to get your news as it comes out there. But I'll have it on the TV,
Yeah. Well, a lot of the juicy stuff is usually on slides anyway, and
there
the
you
slides
go.
are usually in both languages.
Yep.
So I a lot of times just sit and scroll through the slides afterwards or during. So yeah, we lose a lot of their, not speaking Japanese.
And you got to leave time to shitpost tweet while you're watching this, because inevitably there'll be something to shit on during a live letter, and you can
usually got to leave some time for that. Some time and energy. Yeah. All right. Announcing additional pre-orders for the HORI Tactical Assault Commander F-14. It's 100. Oh, yeah, that's right. So from Monday, December 2nd to Tuesday, December 24th, they're going to do another pre-order period. Those fuckers are $130.
Just in time for the holidays. Hey, it's worth it, Yelta. I got mine pre-ordered. Reason is for my ERP guild, I got my right hand free while I'm doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? God. So this is actually helping the cause, and I appreciate you, Yoshi P, for setting this up for me. No, in all reality, I have not pre-ordered this. I'm not pro enough to feel like I need to use one of these things, but these things are pretty fantastic. I have used guides to do my hotkeys and key binds for other games, and I still use those same binds for 14 that I think would fit for the HORI, because it was like a PvP type key binds I had done that made your Q through C keys or your 1 through C keys feel like a HORI pad or something here. So anyway, cool stuff outside of my price range and interests, but great for you. And maybe if you're into ERP, this actually might help you. You can keep your keyboard, your sticky keys unsticky.
Oh my God!
Tell them Ruby sent you.
Oh Jesus Christ! Put the special code Rubicon Veil as the coupon code at checkout. Oh my God, Ruby! All right, New option. What?
No, that's it. That's all I got. You milked me dry. That's all I got.
God, Ruby. Oh, shit.
Spent.
Man. Oh, shit. This will bring us joy, too, right? New optional item and adventure jumpstart sale. Oh, my Lord. There is a new optional item. Oh, this is where the majestic dress comes from. Alma's attire. I wonder if it's cute on Lalafell.
Oh, boy. I saw the shit on this one. Tell us about it, Yelta, and we'll talk about the shit.
There's a dress, a majestic dress, majestic wrist dresses. Oh, that must be the cuffs on the sleeves. Majestic boots, $12. Okay. And then jump. Oh, good. More jump. We can get more jump. Oh, more jump start people. Let's see. Oh, so instead of being $25, they're $20. Okay, so what are people crabby about? Is it because it's female only?
That and the undieable portion of it, which
it's
none
not
of these.
dieable?
I don't believe so. Which a lot of these things are
super surprised, I guess.
A
lot of the ones that are like characters in the game, a lot of those aren't dieable.
It's pretty par for the course. I think the issue with this not being dieable is it's Alma's gear, so it's not dieable. I like the way it makes this. It makes her tits look. Yes.
Yeah. It's bootcast.
Yeah. What can I say?
It is a single character. It's designed for female characters.
Mm-hmm. Yep, female only. So there were many threads about.
Cute on the Lala though.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
I wish you could have the cape by itself. I know that they don't really, the capes aren't really capes. They're really part of the, but I wish this game had capes. The blue cape is cute.
Yeah, no, this is an adorable outfit. I do wish it was dyeable just because it is so cute. I'm starting to really lean the direction that I just don't care what armor anybody wears anymore. I'm starting to just get real loose with it. Maybe it's my old age. I don't care. Smoking too much weed. I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't care what anybody wears anymore because you already got Rogadin and Hrothgar wearing leotards going through stuff. I don't know or care what. I know that they're carrying a great sword. I know they're a Dark Knight. So I almost don't really even care anymore about what you glamour. Even to the extent of I don't care if a healer wears a full set of armor any longer. I know they're carrying a cane, so I know they're a healer. So I've come a long way, baby. But I'm just like, if men want to wear dresses, I don't really give a shit. I don't care anyway in real life, but I don't care in this game.
I care more that you have bikini tanks. I care way more that you have bikini tanks than I do what the sex of the bikini tank is.
Absolutely.
Irritates, I could give a rat's ass if a Hrothgar or a boy elf wants to wear this pretty dress. I give no shits. But it bothers me and it still bothers me, and it will continue to bother me. I'm just defeated in this game. They're just going to let you do it. So.
Yeah, and whether they do that or not, I don't really care because I'm happy with the game as is. But I think there's precedent that they could do it, but they do stick to this ideal that they don't do it for some reason, and it's hard for me to draw the line where it's arbitrary. I feel it's arbitrary that some men could wear the bunny outfits, but they can't wear other things, and I'm not on the team crying about it. I
think that's more about effort. The artists having to do it for every model for both sexes.
That's true. That's true.
I think I don't know. Square Enix let boys wear bunny suits. I think they're like, okay, this is what our players want. So they just need to spend more time and effort convert. And they've even told us if you've got an outfit you want us to prioritize, tell us on the official forums.
Yeah, and I think
they're not against it.
And you're right. And I think that these are easy cash grabs because they've already built the model in game for that female or male, depending on the outfit, character and model. And all you do is resize it or whatever to build the model. For them to do the gender swap does cause them more work, and it's just easy for them to sell the same gear for $12 and it's an easy cash grab from them. Why do the extra work? So maybe we would get a reskin later down the road if they want us to prioritize it. I don't believe they will ever make Alma's attire where a man can wear it. I think you'll get Thalma's attire that's craftable and you can dye it. And, maybe somebody else can wear it later. We'll see.
We'll see. They've been slow. We know because we crawl through the data files that they're our in-game, the Eternal Bond outfits. They've got the gender alternate swap or whatever. They're in the files. They just haven't let them out yet. So I think they will do these things for people. So, all right. And then, please welcome the oncoming jump pot people.
I don't know. There's players that have been around for a long time that are just.
I know. It's really not. It's really not like. you learn so much from 1 to 60 anyway that, a good player is still going to be good. A bad player is still going to be bad.
Yes.
Probably, whether they jump potted or not. I think it just gives a bad player a chance to get good as they level up, I think, is the difference. But whatever. Of course, I'm hot trash at any job if I don't play it for 3 months anyway, I guess.
That's the truth.
But part of me is like, earn your fucking levels. But that's just kind of an old school, kind of unpopular opinion thing. So, all right, Aetherflow Media has a... What are they, like a e-zine?
Yeah.
They have the latest issue has a interview with Renee Zager, the voice actor behind Emmett Cell. And I read this, and it's an interesting article. It's very cool. It's actually, I have to skim some more of this, honestly, because it's very pretty. The whole e-zine. I don't really usually peruse these, but I saw this on my, Twitter. I think the Twitter.
Yeah.
Told me this.
Yeah,
now I'm trying to download it here, and it's going to take forever. So.
Yeah, the official team tweeted that out, which is great when you kind of get a promo from the official team. But it's a really nice digital magazine, and they've got a lot of talented people that are working on this together. I'm not sure quite how often that they put new stuff out. If it's just quarterly. Or if there's more frequency, maybe special editions and such as they go. But there is this winter edition, and it's pretty neat. It's how many pages? 190 some odd pages.
They got a Stormblood Remembrance and Summer, so it looks like it's seasonal, and then like with maybe some special ones. I'm never downloading this. It's not downloading. My internet's so bad.
Oh yeah, I'm just perusing, but it's very well done. It's very beautiful, and some neat articles in here. I like this article about the Glamour's alternative outfits for the Scions, and they've got some models doing alternative Alizé, Alphino, Urianger outfits, Ishtola. These are great.
Yeah, and I found the article with the interview pretty good. It sounds like he hadn't done like video game voiceovers before. He'd done other work, but sounds like he enjoyed the character, and it was a good experience working with the team and that kind of stuff. So it was interesting. It was kind of nice to see people get very excited about our voice actors, and it was funny because he didn't know how the community reacted. I don't think he ever saw how the community reacted to that character after we all played it. So he was just kind of hearing the first time that everybody lost their goddamn minds,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he says his nephew plays Final Fantasy XIV. That's how we got a little bit of experience. And I like here he talks about tips for voice actors. Eat apples. If your voice is starting to get dry, eat apples. Okay, good to know.
Oh, there's people I recognize in here. Cosplayers. All right. Yeah, it's a huge PDF. It's very hard on my computer, apparently. I'm going to have to download some more and read some of these more. We got interviews from Raiders.
Oh, yeah, Thoughts Per Second is in here about their clear for Epic of Alexander.
Well, yeah, so shout out to Aetherflow Media for what looks like a pretty cool e-zine. I really only read the interview with the voice actor previously, so I hadn't looked at the rest of this. Very cool. All right, we've got a What's on Tap. We have what do we got here? A blog, developer blog. Final Fantasy XIV fan gathering at the Postal Museum in London. Greetings, warrior of light or darkness. Kiwi Kupo reporting with some details on what went down at last week's fan gathering in London. It's very purple. Oh, that's a Fox minion. See it? They visited the mail rail at the Postal Museum with about 200 adventurers, many who were there for the first time. They had a surprise guest. Oh, Yoshi P was a surprise guest. That's cool. Nothing quite like getting the big man out. They had raffles, it looks like. A lot of people posing with Yoshi P. Oh, they had a free company shout-out session where everyone took turns going on stage and delivering speeches dedicated to their free companies or friends. That's really cool. The Lahi Serpent of Ranka plushie that someone made. Very adorable. Isn't it cool? I want one so bad.
Me too, official. Screw Baby Yoda. This is what I want.
All I know about Baby Yoda is what I see on Twitter, and it's adorable.
Mandalorian is great. You should watch it.
I may have to. Oh, let's see. So it looks like it was a really cool fan gathering.
Yeah, pretty neat. I had to look up. There's links here throughout for the Postal Museum. I'm like, what is this? What are they talking about? And it's this rail system, 100 years old, in London, that they used to do the post with, and I guess they've turned it into a museum, and they've got larger rooms, and you can do events and things there, and so it's pretty neat. If you click on those links, you can see some really cool stuff. In fact, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it kind of reminds me of that little botany area in the Crystarium where you kind of got to talk to people when you're doing your crystalline mean stuff.
Down the one side.
Yeah,
underground.
It looks like a bar, but all these plants and the way it's just made me think of the botany, like creeping vines and things. Pretty cool.
Very cool. All right, then that's all we have today. What the hell happened, Ruby?
I don't know.
Drama for us to talk about, or we just didn't pick up on it?
Well, I had heard that. It's like, again, I went to the official forums just looking for the shit, and it was just the old shit. It's nothing new. Are people getting bored so soon? Do we need another patch? Do we need some drama?
What happens is when you don't have as much drama, I think that means people are just happily playing.
I can't believe that at all. That can't be the case. I saw somebody on my Twitter feed say something about drama, and I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find any, so it must not have been dramatic enough to appear on any of my lists or timelines. So I don't know. Come up with some drama, people. Come up with some crazy stuff. I feel like I got more IRL drama than I got anything that's going on in the game, which, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we don't need to be the game that's known for drama. Maybe people. I wonder what WoW players say about 14. Do they know about like the hypersensitivity at times to certain things and the way?
I mean, if you were to like, there's like tales from the Duty Finder drama, and
yeah,
like somebody told me how to do my job and got called a cunt, whatever.
I mean, that's what's new. I just feel like those are the same old things. I do like those threads, though. That was where I feel like about 2 months ago I was drinking too much of that haterade, and it was starting to get a little toxic in me where I was looking for that. I think it's funny to talk about those situations and go, holy shit, you had to deal with that. But there comes a point where people are looking for trouble, right? You go out looking for a fight, and I think some people, I don't know, let's got to take a step back. Let's be normal with everything, please.
Had to be reasonable. All right, then I guess that's it. It's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You can find links to all of our episodes and our blog posts on the website www.gtffxiv.com. While you're there, please leave us a comment. If you'd like to, you can support us by clicking the donation button. You can find us on Twitter at GTFFXIV. Email us at gtffxiv@gmail.com. Please rate us. Personal plugs, Ruby.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at Rubicon Vale, RUBICONVALE.
And you can find me on Twitter also at Yelta Sumasu, YELTASUMASU. As always, thanks for listening, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.